Okay, so this segment just happened, and let me say this first. I think Jay is trying to keep Sammy from joining the bloodline. Because if you think about it, Sammy just came up to Jay trying to figure out after all that what happened, Jay is returning, and Sammy trying to get his head on straight. Like, why would you do that after everything that just happened? And Jay is like, he's family, they're family. They still have to go back and deal with all the problems, and Jay understands that. But Jay is, I guess you could say, is trying to protect Sammy from that, or trying to say he got it, he's gonna do it himself, and all that. But I think he just went about it the wrong way. And I guess this is how you drag the story a little bit. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this 400%. Jay is trying to keep Sammy away from the bloodline. And if Sammy joins the bloodline, KO is just gonna go further down the hill. So, some part of the show later, Solo and Sammy were talking, and now my theory is Sammy is trying to tell Solo to keep Jay out of it, or don't really like mess with Jay. That's be my theory for that. But I wanted to talk about Dom for a second. I don't know, for some reason why I feel like Dom can be a greater heel than anybody else. They just need to stop giving him that chicken shit heel. Like, for me, he got 1 to 2 years max on this scaredy cat heel. Like, give him like a Eddie Guerrero heel where he's not scared all the time, or present him as weak. Like, I know he's skinny and scrawny and all that, just like me. I guess I'm skinny, kind of, I don't know. But I swear, I feel like he's got the booze shit. He's got the, I guess you say he got the mic skills, but I seriously feel like you can really take the ball and run with it with Dom. And the same thing with Liv. Yeah, every time when it comes like to them ending the show off with the new Judgment Day, Liv and Dom, they always are run away. I don't care if I mess up. They are always running away and get beaten up by either Dom or by either Damian Priest or Rhea Ripley. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm like, it's getting to a point where I'm like, I'm getting tired of Damian and Rhea just getting over and over. Like, I feel like if they really wanted to be good heels, they would be on top and Damian would be on the ground. Like, before their match, if I believe it was that Bad Blood with Damian and Finn, the gentleman was on top of them. I feel like they should do that every end of the show to prove that they are good heels. And P.S., I feel like Drew McIntyre should have won against CM Punk, and we still haven't seen Drew McIntyre yet. I guess we see him either after Survivor Series, because what if, for some reason, I just thought of, what if Drew McIntyre joins the Bloodline? So, let's get this straight. If you're saying that would mean you do not like Sammy. Because for one, Sammy is the one that helped Jay out of the bloodline. No matter what you say, Sammy was the one that out. Because he saw what was going on. And Sammy is just not, I wouldn't say trying to protect Jay. Well, yeah, he's trying to protect Jay. Protect Jay. He's really trying to make sure Jay is okay, not trying to get back into all that mess. And what you can say is that is a good friend who wants to see you doing well mentally and physically. He don't want to go back into all that. And I think Jay low-key knows that if Jay goes back in, Sammy might or will go back into the Bloodline story. And I feel like the after effect of all that happening, KO will go raise hell. Kevin Owens is gonna raise all hell. So that's like two stories in one. Oh, sorry. And all of that is gonna, KO is gonna raise all hell. And that's gonna lead to the next thing. How would they bring? Matter of fact, how would y'all bring Solo back? Like, the only way I will see them bringing Solo back is by beating it out of him. The new bloodline turning on him. The renegade bloodline turning on him. Or if I throw a ring into the hat, I think I turned the wrong goddamn way. I don't know. Yeah, I think I turned the wrong goddamn way. Yeah, I did turn the wrong goddamn way. Fuck. Look, if I mess up, y'all gonna see me mess up. Y'all gonna be right here with me. Y'all got a skip button. I mean, y'all got a fast forward button for a reason. Y'all, I would say how they would get Solo back would be how I would do it. Don't have Roman talk to Jay. I mean, don't have Roman talk to Solo. Have Sammy talk to Solo. Have Sammy talk to Solo. Paul Heyman won't do squat. Yeah, and we also still need Paul Heyman back. So we still, for us to get the full bloodline, we need all five. Oh yeah, and by the way, the last thing before I go, the Wyatts got the Miz. The Wyatts got the Miz. That's all I want to say about that. So I guess I'll see y'all on Monday. And I got a theory about how it would be cool about how to get the Wyatts versus the bloodline. Roman's bloodline, by the way. I've been seeing this all over X or Twitter, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. And this is actually true. Jay just started back with the bloodline. He's already stretching out. Like, these are multiple different years of Jay through the bloodline. And this right here is him, the Yeet. This is him getting back in the bloodline. I'm surprised this man ain't gonna ball yet. The way y'all been stressing him out, he finally came back and he already stressing. This is Jay. Y'all gonna put my man through the ringer. So let me get this right. So we still talk about the Naomi thing. It's still the same title. So if Sammy is not there, that would make the whole thing about the Sammy joining the bloodline. Remember, hear the words I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you say honorary. He was a part of the bloodline. Roman accepted that. Jay took a while, but Jay accepted that. And Jimmy accepted that. Solo accepted that. Paul, to some extent, accepted that. Hold up, I gotta blow my nose. Y'all gonna hear me? Alright. They all accepted that. So, and if you disagree with that, that means that whole stuff, all that happened, would be invalid. That whole story would be gone. That means Yeet would not exist. That means, and if Sammy wasn't the honorary Uso and he got kicked out, that means Jay would have never left. Jay would still be with Roman. Even if you say you're not blood, remember, they are still as you say right now, friends. He cares about Jay because of why? Because they was in the bloodline together. Hear the words that I'm saying. They were in the bloodline together. It took Sammy to get. I mean, it took KO to get Sammy out of the bloodline. Like I said, they were in the bloodline together. So to some extent, Sammy was a part of the bloodline. And I'm gonna bring it back to the Naomi thing a little bit. Naomi is, no matter if they kill or not, I'm not trying to be rude. Naomi is not in the bloodline by blood. Naomi and I don't know why I keep thinking KO. Naomi and Sammy are both like honorary Usos. If you want to use that phrase, they both are honorary Usos. But more of Naomi's like a permanent Us. Permanent Us now. Yeah, Naomi's a permanent Us. So Sammy has a say in this, no matter what you say. And that's about it.
Here we go.
I must be tripping. Because I'm thinking about the feud that's going on between Cody and Gunther. And I'm thinking about it. Why does Cody look like he belongs on Raw while Gunther belongs on SmackDown? Does anybody else get that feeling?
Basically,
that's what they're supposed to be. Cody's supposed to be on Raw and Gunther's supposed to be on SmackDown. So the Bloodline segment just ended, and I liked it. I really see much of it because I tried my best not to get spoiled, but there's some things that had caught my eye. I don't know why the fuck I keep doing that. But there's a lot of things that caught my eye. Oh yeah, no what I gotta say. My boy Roman was shocked, bewildered, amazed, astonished by this man Jay. This what you had, Roman. This is what you had. Then they went on to talking about family, etc., etc. But in one particular part, I was like, ain't this about deja vu? You remember at one point, Jimmy was out and Jay was still in. Now look how the tables have turned. And then I had another idea when I wanted to speak about this earlier. A feud between Nia and Naomi is going to be like a down low, the women's war game, no, women's bloodline. Hey, oh, have you also noticed that Roman is now in the middle of the show? He's no longer in the beginning or the end. That's what got me. But at the end of the day, we did get Jimmy, Jay, and Roman back together. All we need is Sammy. It's like the step cousin, step brother, this step somewhere in there. And after that, we get Paul. Oh my God! What if we get a promo battle between The Rock and Paul Heyman? So I totally forgot about this match. After the Bloodline segment, I ain't gonna lie, I tuned out. But I remember this match as I saw Gunther coming out. Gunther fits SmackDown so much more than Raw. I feel like it should be the other way around. Cody, all this bloodline stuff and Cody stuff, that should be going on in Raw. Because that makes sense for some reason. I don't know why. And Gunther should be on SmackDown now. I don't know why I feel like. But at the end of the night, at the end of the match, like KO and Cody won this match. Which is after the attack. After the match, they got attacked by Cody. I mean, not Cody. Fucking KO. And guess what happened? My boy Cody got snuck up on, and his old homie KO didn't do squat. All KO did was eye Randy down. Cause everybody know if you take your eyes off Randy, you get done. Don't take your eyes off him. So that was, I would say tonight was a good, even though we know it's re-recorded, a good 6, 5, 6 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I hope we see Sammy tomorrow.